George Shuttleworth's loved ones left reeling in Coronation Street death story. It's all happening at number 11 Coronation Street in upcoming episodes, as George Shuttleworth's decision to update his will causes all sorts of chaos. George immediately upsets his sister Glenda, when he informs her that he wants Eileen to accept power of attorney, should it become necessary. Glenda is offended that he would consider Eileen for this task ahead of his own sister, and she storms out. Meanwhile, Todd is rather keen to inherit the Undertaker's business should George shuffle off this mortal coil, and starts buttering him up in the hope of being named in the will. Eileen susses exactly what he's up to when she spots Todd eagerly making tea and getting out the good biscuits for his boss. George draws up the new will and puts it away, but Todd has seen where the document is hidden and has a sneaky read. He's pleased to discover that George plans to leave him the business, so clearly the tea and biscuits paid off. Eileen tells her son that George might not be so ready to leave his empire to Todd if he knew about Todd's sneaky behavior. As Todd replaces the document in the hiding place, he spots another piece of paper. This one is the last will and testament of Archie Shuttleworth, George and Glenda's dad and the former owner of the Undertakers until his death in 2018. Archie's will turns out to contain a bombshell. The business doesn't belong to George alone, but was left jointly to George and Glenda by their father. Eileen tells George that Todd found Archie's will and George is left with a dilemma. Will he tell Glenda that she's had half shares in the family business all along? And if he does, presumably the will he just drew up is no longer valid and Todd's dreams of inheriting the Undertakers lie in tatters. What a waste of biscuits.